Jesse, you don't have the flag.
All right, we missed the first couple minutes of the game just because of technology issues, but we're back. We've got about 2 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Let's go. Okay, can you give me time? All these spikes are taking out. Hey, I just did. Get there. Hey, Wilmington's tournament, not ours. This is their
Job pinching in at field judge and back judge. Make sure we're staying verbal the entire time.
Hey, you see what they're doing. First down, 40 to game. 14-29. 29. Up, hey!
Make sure we're cleaning up plays out in the out of bounds. Don't leave anyone unmarked.
Mark 300. 41-300. Sellers, get up. Hey! Good pressure. All right. Read those guys. Jesse, are you there? Third down. Third down, 40 to game.
The field judge needs to make sure on 3rd and 4th down that we're starting on the zone line to gain. I understand flowing there is the correct mechanic when we are very deep, but I think we're close enough right now to where you're starting on the zone line to gain is correct.
Cool, thanks. Sellers. Hey, one offensive line is through. Jesse, hey, we got, yeah, we got some. Hey, laterals. Counter field. Yeah, we're good. We got 7. Take middle, right. Hey, come up shorter. TJ. I got it. That dude is not cross the line. That's a good game. You're in.
We need to look at back of this play. Make sure he didn't step out of bounds. I think his toes might have touched it.
Steve, are you on offense? No. I'm on. Okay. White ball, first down, 40 to game. Got 2. White. And 2. That's wins. All right. Go, Borg. Yeah. Good hustle, guys. Got on the side of the high too. That's a good route. Find that spot. Match, way to draw. Away! Second down, guys. Good hustle.
Again, we're doing a good job doing the accordion at field judge. We need to do the same all around the back of the field.
Second down. Go game. That's good. Right, he can play. Go! Wait, twos. Hey, twos! Hey, twos! Twos! Back on! You have two over here! Way!
We're not just give up. He's always over there. Here he is. But it's just
First down, 20 to game.
Good communication at R. I'd like a double tweet on those type of plays though, just to make sure that everyone knows that the play has stopped. Good reverse goal line mechanics all across the board. Good job, guys. That might have been considered a simultaneous catch. Just remember, simultaneous catches always go to the offense. If they possess the ball fully and the ball gets loose because they're ripping it away, it's a simultaneous catch. Good job. Way to get that figured out, guys.
I got fourth. All right, come on, big stop here, guys. And they're going for it. Big stop. Hey, go, dude.
We have great communication across the board, so players always know what the situation is. That's great.
Yeah. On him tight.
Again, double tweet on those type of plays. There you go.
Hey, TJ. What's up?
In a typical football situation, when there's only one game going out in time, one whistle potentially would all be you need, but just because there's multiple games in those kind of situations, you want to make sure you're emphasizing the play has ended.
45 seconds. Hey, dude, go out. Touchdown White, track for 2.
I'd like a little bit more clock communication from the back judge, especially as we're getting to the end of the quarter. Nobody had any idea that the end of the quarter was coming until he blew his whistle. We need to watch contact on the line. Blue defenses lowering their shoulder into the offensive lineman's chest. If there's an advantage gained in that situation, make sure we're calling it.
Hey, players, I smell it. I smell it, Parker. Send the play, Blues. Go going out. Go going out. Yes, Sellers.
Flag guarding. Good no call though. We didn't gain an advantage, but make sure we are watching those hands.
Hey, Grant. Take your hand off. Fight out the rest of the game. Doing good defense. I want your hands fresh. Watch play. Get Parker. Go!
Did a good job vocalizing away. It was a close play, but I think it was correct.
I might make it here. Just a little. I'm pretty sure I got that. I don't think so.
Dude, I thought you threw it.
Oh no, man.
It was close. Let me know later.
Hey, shut up.
First down. Show me why you're on this team, boy. Hold him. Knees down.
Good call.
That's why I'm on this team.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
You didn't want to play.
Hey.
Good for the big contract.
Hey, can we get a board check?
Yeah, board check.
Board check. Hey, board check. Wow, I got one.
Back judge is in no man's land right now. We need to have a little bit more. There you go. Good call.
Jesse, which number? Keep that spot. Contact right on
Good conference, double flag. Make sure you're doing an initial signal first. I might have missed it. I was looking down. Good call.
Blue contact on the offense. That penalty is declined. Third down. Third down. 40 to game. Let's go. That's it. Go. Hey, off. Hold up. If they punt offense, what would I want you in?
On the front.
Yeah. Hey. D. Hey, D.
Hey, blue down, blue check. Blue will check. Spider 2, white banana. Spider 2, white banana. Spider 2, white banana. Let's go. Spider 2. That's short.
I got. Sorry.
Give him some.
Hey, lateral.
Go, Weasel.
Oh, you are so selfish. James, that's her ball. Blue, you got ball. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, James. First down, guys. Twos. Hey, yeah. Hey, twos. Hey, twos.
Jake, right?
Hey, Lucas.
Got first down.
Need one.
Speed. White ball. Speed.
Hey, Speed Lucius.
Hey,
Big Lucius. Big Lucius.
Reese.
I've got 7.
Hey, Mike, back. Tail. Left side. There it is, Mike.
Take that short cue.
Hey, Stafford, on it.
Go.
We got first down. Steve, on that, you gotta jump out of the middle. Keep rushing.
Hit that. Stay speed.
Yeah, stay speed. You got first down.
I think our back judge could be doing a little bit more to make sure he's involved in the play. His positioning is a little too far deep. He also is impinging in on plays and isn't doing a whole lot to communicate. It's hard when you have a game full of short passes, but we need to make sure that we're staying alive.
That's another day.
Alex, I've got 7. I got 3. Didn't see to play white.
We need to watch that illegal contact. Blue keeps lowering their shoulders, is consistently not being called. Which I guess it's good, it's consistent, but we need to make sure if he's getting an advantage that you are calling that. I think offense is even complaining about it. We need to make sure we're getting that.
Watch the contact, guys, on the line. I've got 7. Alex, I've got 7. You got 7? Yeah. 15 play, wait. 15 play. Quick.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to work on our... Yeah, there might have been contact there. We need to make sure we're working on our pre-snap routine. We should always be getting the ball set, checking for flag belts, especially in a play like that where you had all day before the play started. We shouldn't have to be yelling at each other for 7 flag belts at this point in the game, this point in the tournament, because we should already have that part of our routine.
Second down, go game.
That's absolutely the field judge's whistle. We shouldn't be having a call from line judge, especially with so many bodies in the way. There's no need for him to blow a whistle on that unless the field judge is just in no man's land. But when he's on top of the play, he's in there about to blow the whistle, there's no need for the whistle to come from the other side of the field. Not extending any legs on the line of scrimmage. That was a close one. I think it might help if our line judge stays an extra second on the line to help clean up some of those plays, because it's consistently there that there could be a call, there could be an advantage. I think there's been a lot of really good no calls, but still we need to make sure we have eyes on those situations. Good communication on players on the field. Good job cleaning up that play, field judge.
He's out.
We need to make sure at line judge that we're flowing with the play. Even though the ball is thrown deep and is out of your zone, you need to be following the play so you can get stuff like that and make sure that you're closer and get a better, more accurate end of the run.
Hey. Got first down. Right. Hey, 30. Hey, what do you do? Clock starts on the snap. Let's go, Aiden. Hey, middle.
That ball hit the ground.
Stop. Honestly, win the sideline. If it's close, we're going to get the quarterback. 133, 133. Second down, 20 to down. Hey, 30. Clock starts on the snap.
We also need to make sure that the quarterback is getting set. He can't just be walking around and then call hike. He needs to be set for a second too.
He's out, he's out. Stop the clock, stop the clock. 120.
That's great 2-minute mechanics right there.
Hey, stay. Got first down. 124. Clock starts on the snap. Hey, one snap. Hey, first down, go again. Clock starts on the snap. All right, come on, Grant. I don't want to see you get lost. Hey, Boston. Go. Oh, yeah, Aiden. Hey, Aiden. He's out.
Flag guarding. Good call.
Hey, we'll say that, Aiden. Maintain on that, but we'll say. I accept it. It should be a lost ball. Except. I'm right in the spot, right? Never mind. Right guarding from the offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down, goal game. Starts on the snap.
Good communication, 2-minute mechanics.
Got 7. 119. First down, goal to game, 2 stakes. Hey! He's in! Hey, clock's running! Stop the clock!
I think that was great communication. Just make sure when you're coming in like that, you're winding the clock with your arm. It's the correct mechanic for it, but I think that's really good communication on that play. Just don't forget about the players. You still need to keep them boxed in. You don't need to jump into the field to play like that if there's players behind you.
9 remaining on the clock. Yeah, we're good. Wait, get 2 timeouts. We got 2 timeouts. Got 7. We all saw your center. Way! Go! Go! Hey, it's all right. Hey. Don't stop it. Good play. Good play. Touchdown blue. 5 for 1. One time down. One time down. That's it. Go. Way! Oh, yeah. 103. 103. There, man. 103, guys. 103. Guys, they're good. Hey, Allie, there's balls down there. Hey, Paige. Hey, now, later. I've got 7 in the back. Hey, white ball, first down, 20 to game. Clock starts on the snap. 109 on the clock.
Good call. Make sure we're consistent with those 2-minute mechanics over there.
Got 7.
Contact on the defense. That penalty is declined. First down, 40 to game. Clock starts on the whistle. Come on, get that.
He's out.
48 seconds. Clock starts on the snap.
You got first.
First down, 20 to the game. Clock starts on the snap.
Have 7.
48 seconds. 48 seconds.
Hey, take a step back.
No, you're fine, sir. Hey.
First down, 20 to game. Clock starts on the snap.
White's out of timeout. White is out of timeout. 33 seconds.
We got time checks.
I'd like to see a little more hustle at R, especially at the end of the 2 minutes of the half. You're kind of taking away some of the momentum because you're taking a while to announce things and get the puck set and get things explained. You don't need to be rushing through this, but you do need to understand that momentum is a big deal at the end of the halves. We did have a penalty flag thrown here by our line judge. He immediately picked it up. That's not the correct mechanic. You need to make sure that you are coming in talking about it.
Was it after?
make sure that we are at least doing a prelim.
22 seconds. Blue ball after the interception. Legal contact on Whiteman. 10 yards from the end of the run. Blue ball, first down, 40 to gain. Clock starts on the snap. 22 seconds. 22 seconds.
Have 7.
It's a great call. It's good. Good you guys communicated when the penalty happened. It happened after the catch, after the interception. Great job.
40 to gain. Clock starts on the snap. 17 seconds. 17 seconds. Yo, watch offline.
Parker, you got
Way.
find it. Go. Hey, good, great ball.
That play was close. I mean, from my point of view, couldn't see if there was offensive or passive interference, but there was a lot of contact on both sides. If there's no advantage gained, great. I just think that's a play you might want to look at again.
First down, 20 games. Clock starts on the snap.
At least have a presence on that play, field judge. You make sure you're cleaning up those plays.
Got seconds. Harry. A little bit short.
Make sure we're using the hashes. That was all the way on the sideline, so we should be putting the pucks right on that outside hash.
Third down, 20 to gain. Thomas.
Got 7.
Hey, 41. 40 to gain. Go. Right side, yeah. Here you go. Way. Go.
Keep going.
Way to stick with that play back, Judge. Great job.
Push that big boy, can't run!
Can you do that, Goose? First down, 41. My career. Yeah. Pretty out here.
Got
7. Good catch, R. Good catch. That's how you know he's counting flag bells instead of players. Good job. Way to vocalize that.
Read the board, Grant.
Okay.
Play, Blue.
Look at it.
Ooh, lost. Hey, good job recording on that, both field judge and back judge. Good job. We need to make sure we're looking back at that play. You just got to see, was it ball first contact, then contact? It's close. Good job cleaning up that play, though.
Hey, Mikey. First down, 20 games.
I was waiting for him to just keep going. No, I was. Like, I'm going to the... Oh, I'm like, oh, he got 7.
Much better positioning at back judge. Make sure the play clock is still going at this point.
I told you I'll play time.
Obviously, you can fudge it a little bit at R because there's not a scoreboard, but we need to make sure we're not giving White an advantage there.
That's it, Caleb.
Take it down, 20 games.
Hey, Noah.
They have good extra points though.
Away! Third down, 20 to game.
Push off on blue.
Go, 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 go! That's the first.
Good game.
Yeah, best in the house.
Job flowing with the play line, judge.
That back that goes for a touchdown. He throws it back to do that out here, that's a touchdown.
Make sure we know whose line it is. Communicating that. I think our field judge's position is way too close to the line of scrimmage. It's second down and he was almost on the zone line to gain. That's leaving your back judge out to dry. There you go. Way to adjust.
Just bringing three.
Touchdown White, try for two.
Keep moving, keep moving. Hey, guys.
Do it. End of play, White.
Hey. We really need to watch that quarterback's hand as it drops when he goes to throw. That is the most obvious holding call you'll have in the entire tournament.
Dude, he was just carrying him along.
I have a question.
Hey, Jesse, that's great. Good read. I was like, this. Jesse, I want that for you. Oh, good. Got second. 130 in the corner. It's over.
Make sure we're communicating line responsibility. Our field judge doesn't look like he knows that he's got the goal line. The most important line on the field is that goal line, so we need to make sure who's responsible. So as soon as the back judge bumps off to the end line, he needs to be communicating that to this field judge. Into the third, stop the camera, yeah. The corner of the end zone. It looked like there was contact that made the offensive player fall, which then meant he couldn't make a play on the ball. Obvious advantage gain. We need to make sure we're cleaning up those plays.
Tyler got 7. Hey boys, I got 2. Hey, he's locked. I got 2. Hey. You're locked up. You're locked up. Break down. Have 7. That's your ball, bro. Out 7. 10 minutes. Hey, D-line, go get him. 10 minutes. You're locked. Get him. Step up. First down, 40 to game.
Like, if you really yeah, you want to go first. Yeah. Oh.
Watch that contact on the lineup. They may not have gotten to the quarterback, but they sure did speed up his throw. So as soon as they extend their arms and a push on the defense, that's an advantage gain. Need to call that. Good. Good job letting that play develop all the way.
What's the run?
Half 7.
Number 10 was never said. Good call. It's not an illegal shift, that's an illegal motion.
8 minutes in the game. 8 minutes. We gotta be set. Who's not set? We can shift. The offense, 5-yard penalty. We play third down. Third. Hey, Ruben.
Up high.
Fourth down. Fight and kick. Fight and kick.
What do we have for time? 6 minutes! 6 minutes!
Oh, yeah, they really have like a... Yeah, like...
Half 7.
Again, that penalty needs to go straight up in the air. Or that penalty flag, excuse me. It's a backwards false start signal.
Hey, you guys can't move. Senior on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Replay, 4th down. 4th down, White will punt, White will punt.
That was an illegal motion too.
I got right side, I got right side.
Number 4 was never set.
Going. Let's go deep big stuff. Lupo, first down, 28. 4 minutes. Keys, you're 12.
They're all checked in, ready to go.
Josh, you there?
I'm on that crew.
More stuff.
I'm on that crew.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's a 4-person group.
Smiley.
Got second down.
What was the signal on that? We also need to make sure we clean up that contact. Number 4 slid into the quarterback's legs. He's got to be protected on that play.
Let them score! Let them score!
That makes 0 sense for differential. You know what the
Touchdown blue.
Alex, let us score.
I think we could definitely speed up this entire process. Spending a lot of time to talk about things that don't need to be stretched out for 30 seconds. We probably could have gotten that play in while he was standing at the pucks.
Away! We let him score. We did it. Defense, let's go.
Overall, crew did really well. I think some things to work on for sure. Making sure that we're consistent on contact penalties. I think our line judge could hang out maybe a split second longer on the line just to help the R out with that. But we just need to make sure we're consistent on those contact calls. This was a blowout. It was a nice blowout though. But if we had a team that was really frustrated that another team was scoring a whole lot and there was contact on those plays, retaliation is definitely something that could happen. So make sure we're cleaning up those plays.
I didn't stop.